Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. Our starter in this one, Bailey Ober. What do we need to know here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Okay, all set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. The 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Right side. Julian whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. There's a Pirates lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brian Reynolds here. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now J.D. Martinez. Swung on, belted. Buxton ranges back. That one is gone. A soaring shot to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And a strike in there. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 4 of the World Series. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2, and the Twins coming to bat. Back here with my pal Ziggy. And towing the slab here, Bailey Falter.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Drops one down in front of the plate. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a ball. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Juan Soto. And that's in for a strike. That pitch gets the corner. 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a foul straight back. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Pirates 2 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. The wind and the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Ober, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but, you know, hitters today are pretty...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. A little bit high, maybe. And the count 1-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Got it by him for the K.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a pop-up. Julien hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Royce Lewis. The line to the pitch. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That's down and in. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. In the air, left side. Sawinski settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Alex Kirilloff in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty in the dirt to second, and he's out. The Pirates leading by 2 here in Game 4. Two. This one popped up. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. The pitch. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, one down. So the lineup flips over. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Brendan Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And that one almost got him. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the third. And now Lowry's Montero as the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball. Yo, one. Yeah, a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. That misses, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Julien off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lined into left center, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Juan Soto. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. That one to first. Knocks it down. He gets the force, and they do get the out. Twin strand pair. They trail it here 2-0. The 4th game of the World Series. Leading off, Brian Reynolds. Ober back to work. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's already homered in this game. No balls and a strike to JD.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Down the line. Soto snags it on the run.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Bell, the next Pirate to hit. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And the right-hander deals. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Byron Buxton. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Chopped left side. Cruz whips it across. That takes care of Buxton. So up next, Royce Lewis. Slice to right. Reynolds makes the grab for the second out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Reynolds sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in target field, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jack Sawinski. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Sawinski measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes and 1 ball.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And here it comes. That one down the line, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Pitches in there. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one drilled left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So a lefty out of the pen, Jeffrey Springs.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1.
One strike.
Davis leads off second with one gone in the inning. Outside. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brendan Donovan. Step off throw to first. Cruz dives back in safely. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Grounder might be 2. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 10.
And the batter now, Brian Reynolds. On the ground, out to short. Correa throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Davis makes the grab, and there's one down. And now here's Lowry's Montero.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, Donovan. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Gonna count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt. Stays alive. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. All set for the top of the 6th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, J.D. Martinez. The lefty fires. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The pitch. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball. 2-2 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So now a pinch hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Runner on first with 1 down for him. one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Bell stands at first with one out. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Belt around second, on his way to third. Coming home. Relay to third. The tag out. But they do get a run.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. Out there to center. Buxton sizing it up. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So it's one run on one base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Pirates 6 and the Twins nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Ezekiel Duran. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Back to the top of the lineup, Edouard Julien now at the plate. On the mound now for the Pirates, Jared Jones.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Carlos Correa. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Slider misses outside. Right through there, got him. And there's two down. Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Way outside, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
2 outs. Left field, way back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-3.
Just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot on it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball. Jones, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he chases a high fastball there. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert. Key Brian Hayes getting ready to hit. As the lefty gets to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Henry Davis. Pitch misses. 1-0. Hayes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Josh Stamont appears to be getting loose. Topa warming up as well. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Yeah, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Slides, but it gets by him. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew McCutchen, chance to drive in 2 for him, 1 out, runners at second and third. Just missed.
1-0.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Chases that one out of the zone. And 2 away now.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. His second homer of this series, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Josh Staumont.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. And that skips into dirt.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across late here in game 4. That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Now into the ball game on defense, Ober Peguero. He'll play second.
Number 38.
Here's Alex Kirilloff.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman.
Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. Bounce to the right. Peguero sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now for the Twins, Lowry's Montero. Fastball for a strike. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 9-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. That clips a corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that ends the inning. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's opened up now, 9-4. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Griffin Jacks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Bell. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. That comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Here's the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Jump throw. Awesome play there. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss as he was late. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Caleb Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Righty to the plate. That one hammered left field. Way back there. Got all of that one. An absolute smash to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. Ke'Bryan Hayes digs in now. And downstairs, Jacks, a 6'2 righty, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And that one fouled off. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 12-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back Jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
On the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. That one lifted to left. Settles under this one. Squeezes it. And there are two down. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers to the right side. Kirilloff. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, on to the bottom of the eighth, and here comes Carlos Correa. Now on the bump, Zach Jackson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Gets under and pops it up. Has a beat on it. One up, one down. So up next for Minnesota, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike one. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground to second. And a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Kicks and fires. Well struck right field. Reynolds going back on this one. To the warning track. Makes the catch. This one pretty well decided at this point. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Pirates 12 and the Twins 4. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ober. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Reynolds, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Not even close there. And it's 1-2. The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. Julian. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. J.D. Martinez stands in.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Hammer, base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. Martinez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the righty deals. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 12 and the Twins 4. Back in target field, bottom of the ninth, and here is Royce Lewis. Jackson back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
At the belt and fires.
That's the ball.
That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fought off foul. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 outs. Got him. And that'll do it.
All this team needs is 1 more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
To give you what you need.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.